All right, well, let's get the morning started here. I'm gonna take the dozer, finish knocking this topsoil down right here, and run down the pond dam, slick up that front and back slope a little bit, and we'll go ahead and go down there and start moving that dirt and sand at the end of the dam to finish that off. I'm gonna make a few passes down the back side of the dam here now, and blade off all that dirt that we put out Saturday. Kind of let it dry over the weekend. Had a pretty good wind yesterday. Everything seems to have dried out a lot better. I can trim this out and just feel for my slope, kind of where I need any more dirt. Like I said before I left yesterday, I got the riser box grouted in, check grade, and pretty much the pond dam only needs about 10 more inches right here in the center, maybe a foot. So one more lift will do that. And if I need to dump any more topsoil stuff over the edge, go ahead and do that to build this slope in. But what I'm going to do first is, once I'm done with this, go ahead and move all that sand and stockpile it. He wants to stockpile it over there near that mud that I dredged out, and once the lake's full, he may he's got a skid steer and a little dump truck, haul some sand around and make a couple little beaches, but he wasn't sure what he wanted to do yet, so just gonna stockpile it for now, and then I can finish putting that gumbo-y clay on that front face to kind of line the front edge of the slope there, like I did the rest of the pond dam. And I'm going to avoid putting any more of that gumbo-y clay on these slopes, because that is some great clay, but it is the most aggravating stuff to try to grade out. Stays in big clumps. You track over it and it kind of mashes it down, and then when you blade over it, it just pulls the, we call it like pancakes, it just pulls those big clods that are now flat around. So I'll kind of get this graded out, tracked in, and then dump a few loads of clean topsoil over top of it, trim that out. That should finish everything off pretty nicely. Then we got a fair amount of seed and strawing to do. We're going to put riprap on the front face, so we're going to have to do that as well. Still got plenty to do, but it is definitely on the short rows now for a lot of dirt moving. But then I got another little pond to look at fixing over there, so that should go pretty quickly, though. It's just a little work. A couple days maybe, if he wants to do it. All right, got the 350 fueled up. Brian's in the off-road truck. He's going to take it over there, other side of the pond dam, and then I'm going to start loading sand into it. He's going to take it over there, dump it out, get that corner cleaned up, and then spread that clay out. Hauling sand out now. So he's Brian's driving the truck. You better start turning. He's going to end up in the fence. Backing 101. a little more difficult than going forward. Turn. Alright, so loading this out, and I'm letting him drive the dump truck so he can dump it wherever he wants to dump it. Get a few loads of this moved, just trying to load out the cleaner stuff up top, and everything else I'm just going to take it, put it right there in that cove, kind of round that off a little bit better, fill that in. That way he has plenty of beach sand to put wherever he wants. Place is definitely like one extreme to another on types of dirt. You got pure clean sand here, gumbo clay, liquid mud, red clay, mortar sand, everything. All the options. If you don't like the dirt you have, just go dig somewhere else. Not to get into all that dirt and topsoil that's under it. And we load some more when it gets back. Another load of sand. I don't know how many he wants, but I'm gonna load sand until he tells me to stop. Take the truck out of reverse. Extra scoops. I can't get full bucketfuls because it just pulls the whole pile up here up onto the pond dam. I'm trying not to dig too deep. Alright, I'm going to put the bucket right here in case he's still in reverse. There we go, we're good. I didn't have to stop a truck from backing over me. So much sand.
That looks a lot better without all that sand. He's got a bunch stockpiled up there, and I have this right here. I'm gonna set the time lapse up and push that around here with the dozer, and then take the 350 and lay this clay over on the side, finish pushing that all out, grade that in with the dozer, take 350 back over there and get a few more loads of the red clay, dump in the center of the dam, and finish grading all that out. I'm gonna speed things up a little bit, take the 350 and throw this pile of clay down the front face of the pond dam a little bit. That'll speed it up when it comes to pushing that down with the Komatsu dozer. And I'm just kind of lining the front face with it right here. Keep that sand from eroding. This is some pretty sticky gumbo-y stuff, so it should stay put.
excavator and break this pile apart than it is to sit there with the dozer and get a little bit here and there. Normally I would have hauled this after I moved all the sand, but we were moving dirt from that pond dam the other day, and I had more bad dirt than good dirt as far as what I could use for the top of the pond dam. This stuff is pretty wet, a little topsoil in it and everything. I didn't want to use it for the structural part, so we ended up dumping it right here and used it to spread out on the slope. I can just haul it down here and dump it in that curve. This will save me a lot of dozer time. Of it with the dozer now. Just needed to break that apart to make it a little easier pushing. I know it looks like I made a mess, but it'll speed things up a lot. I think people don't realize how big this bucket is on the machine. I mean, it looks pretty big, but you put it beside the Komatsu and it's like almost the dozer. It does move dirt pretty quick. Alright, I'm going to take this down here, grab the 220, come back and load that brush out so that that's out of the way. And I'll just put that in the 220. I got to come back here and load this other brush out. Then I'll grade all that out. Set the trash rack on. Well, you're spinning the wrong way, trash rack. Keep spinning, keep spinning. Almost. There we go. Just like. Am I gonna have to get down there and drag it on there by hand? I think so. I don't want to line up. Oh well, I gotta take chain off anyways.
That's right. Just load out some brush here, so I take a few trees down. And I'm gonna haul this over there to the burn pile. This truck does have a tailgate on it, which makes this extremely aggravating. Everything has to fit within the truck bed. So luckily I don't have much brush to haul. Because the tailgate has to be able to raise up to dump. That's not too long. I'll have to put that up on the headboard. Put it in there diagonal like that. Alright, I'm going to go dump that and then come back and jump on the dozer. Go ahead and spread all that dirt out, clay out on the slopes. And then I got the 350 over here ready to load out a few more loads of clay for the top of the pond dam. And I'm gonna put a whooping on this today. Get the majority of it done. Majority of it, not all of it, but majority of it. Well, I'm gonna haul the last few loads of clay here for the top of the pond dam, and then probably go over there and cut out some of that goopy stuff, haul over here to fill the hole back in, blade everything off, and then have some of this cleaner topsoil. I'll probably use it to haul over there and put on the back slope. That should be a little bit easier to finish grade. That should be all the clay that I need for the top of the pond dam to finish that off. So back to the dozer, knock that down, slick everything up, and then I think I'm gonna come back over here and cut a little bit more of this gumbo-y stuff, haul down there to the corner. I dumped one load right there. It breaks up a little bit better. It's still pretty sticky stuff. See if I can't kind of top dress that a little bit better to clean that up. Then maybe a couple more loads over the back slope, which I think I can use that topsoil stuff from over here, and that should just about be done. That is looking really good. Haven't even checked it with the laser, but I feel like it's pretty close. I'll check it tomorrow. We get on the dump truck, go ahead and haul a few more loads of clay to that corner, and I'll dump one more beside the overflow. That'll finish that off. And I don't think I'm gonna dump any more of that lumpy clay back there. It's just too aggravating to deal with. I'm gonna fill the hole in right there with it in that low spot. And then I got all this topsoil right here. I'm gonna use that to dress up the back slope of the pond dam. Well, sun's going down a little bit earlier every day. I managed to get the rest of that section of old pond dam cut out and hauled over here, and hauled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loads over here to this one. So pretty much tomorrow I can start blading everything off and filling that in. I think I'm gonna probably grade this out first in case I need to push up a little bit more. I may need 2 or 3 more loads right there in that bottom to fill that in, so that when I push all that topsoil back over, it all dresses up nicely. Got my measuring wheel. We'll see how long it is to the other end, because I've got to figure on putting some riprap down. Let me start right here. We'll see. We were guesstimating somewhere around 400 or 450 feet. So let me get to the other end and we'll see what it looks like. Well, from the spillway to right here is 520 feet. So we're about 75 feet longer than we thought. But until you actually measure it, you never know. So I'll take and spread this clay right here, just kind of lining the front side right here. Since it's all sand, it won't move then. And I was able to get 3 nice loads of pretty clean topsoil. I dumped that on the back slope, so I'll blade that down tomorrow, check grade, see if I need. I think this is still a little bit high, but it kind of blends, it kind of keeps going uphill, so it's going to kind of start creeping up a little higher than our normal grade across here, about right in here. And I'll see if I need to round up another load or 2 of clay to finish anything off. But other than that, it's pretty much time to dress up. Be back tomorrow. Well, good morning, everybody. Back out here again. Had a nice little shower this morning, maybe to calm the dust down for a little bit. Today is going to consist of a bunch of dozer work, so I'm going to jump on the dozer, start blading these edges out right here, go down there, spread the dirt out that I put down there yesterday, start dressing up the borrow pit area, and see if I need to cut any more dirt too. I think I need just a little bit more right in there just to kind of blend that transition just a little bit better, and I'll probably haul that topsoil, put it on that back slope. So let's get to it. All right, I got all the dirt spread on the pond dam and start spreading that out. I got a couple more loads I need to dig out from the edge right here, and then I'm gonna dump it over here, take all that, start pushing that down, blend that slope back in, and then load up a few loads. I checked the grade on top and everything's pretty close. I need to run down there with the dozer a little bit more and push a little bit more dirt down this way. Then this load of, or this sandier topsoil cleaner stuff right here, I'm gonna use it to dump on that back slope and top edge to dress everything up with. making the dirt disappear. I hauled all the dirt from the pond up here, dumped it out, raked that down, went ahead and hauled another 9 or 10 loads of topsoil, put that across the dam. I'm gonna take the dozer, run down there and knock that down real quick, and pretty much gonna call it a day. I gotta go home and load some stuff up for tomorrow to bring back down here. Well, that's gonna be our wrap for today. I'm gonna save that topsoil right there after we put the rock down on the front slope to touch anything up with. I'll push the rest of that down here, finish blending that together in here, getting a good slope on that. Got the topsoil spread out, top and back slope. Like I said, I just kind of got that roughed in. Once we drive the truck up and down there hauling stone, we'll mess that up, but at least majority of the dirt is there, and the pond dam is pretty much done. So I'll come back tomorrow. I gotta take a load of stuff home on the gooseneck. I'll come back tomorrow. We're gonna go over there and get started on that other little pond, see what the deal is with that.